Hey Taurus, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your energy check for July 2021 for the next few days here. And before I even start shuffling these cards, I pulled some overall energy cards for you. You got authenticity, individual, unique, self-love, and also solitude, contemplation, quiet, clarity, renewal. And I feel like you're being called into your authenticity, having to make some decisions or choices based on the core of you. And to get to that place, some solitude might be necessary. So I want to put 3 cards out for your situation the next couple of days here, for what's coming up for you. And then I want to do the Old Wise Tree spread and clarify. So let's take a look here. We've got Temperance, we've got the Ten of Cups reversed, and we've got the Hierophant, the High Priestess reversed. So what this looks like to me, Taurus, is in trying to balance something out, and this has set someone off. Someone, whether that's you or whether that's somebody else, someone did not like the terms of this balance. They didn't feel balanced. It pushed somebody's emotional buttons and they spoke their truth. It could be you, Taurus. Let's see. We'll clarify all this too, but let's see what's going on. Here we go. Okay. Ooh. Lots of swords. We got the Devil card. It looks like pushing someone's emotional buttons might have been some kind of an argument. There was definitely something that happened here. Sheesh. Taurus. All right. Good grief. It looks like there was kind of an explosive separation. And that's where things are right now. The heart of the situation, it's like somebody can't see beyond whatever it is that their tunnel vision is showing them. And it also feels like somebody tried to hide something from you. Like somebody tried to hide some escapades from you. And now the door is closed, happening now and into the future, like the door is closed. I don't know if you close the door, if they close the door. Your advice is talking about not offering an apology. So I don't know if this is you not offering an apology or if this is being aware that the other person isn't coming forward with an apology. The big picture is talking about healing from a third party situation. Past, present, future. In the past, somebody is dealing with some kind of addiction, some kind of obsession, and that can have to do with lying, cheating, and stealing for sure. But right now, this energy is the Ace of Swords reversed in the Tower. It's like, it feels like someone just absolutely cut someone off in a big way. And the trajectory is the King of Wands. I feel like this trajectory, we're going to clarify all this, but I feel like this trajectory has to do with standing in your own truth and standing in your own power, taking your power back. Okay. So this, you know what? I want to clarify that right now, because I also am getting the feeling that somebody new is coming in, and this is a new person coming in for you. Wow. It also feels like somebody self-sabotaged or somebody sabotaged this situation, because it seems like everything was going, it felt balanced, and then all of a sudden somebody was like, this can't be so good. I can't I can't really have everything that I want. And it's like they flipped out, kind of, because everything was so good. But it's coming from this place of sneaky monkey stuff happening. In the Queen of Pentacles is your higher self. Your higher self is like somebody put you in a situation where you couldn't trust yourself. And now your angels and guides are talking about how you are overcoming that, how you have to heal from that, or how you are going about healing from that. Release the idea that you're never going to find this person. Release the idea that you're never going to find the person that you want to be with, because they're available, they're there. And that's what I'm thinking. I feel like that's who this is. I have resistance to not being on the same page. It's like somebody knew what the rules were. Somebody said they were on the same page, but then they weren't. You being authentic in yourself and going into some healthy self-reflection makes a whole lot of sense. All right, so first I want to clarify this King of Wands. Who is this? Here's the book. I always feel like this is a book of love, but this is a new book. It's a new story. It's not just a new chapter, it's a new book. It's a new relationship. So that's interesting. I want to take a look at this huge monumental shift right here. Cutting someone out. And oh my, I feel like there's even a possibility that someone was with someone else and they're literally having a baby with somebody. I even see like a baby shower. Wow. Okay, I feel like that was something that you just like really didn't see coming. Let's take a look at this Seven of Swords here. You know, I feel like you wouldn't have expected it from this person. You wouldn't have expected this to happen with this person for some reason. You were really giving them a lot of, you just trusted them. And so your higher self is talking about not trusting yourself, that there's this big challenge. I want to know more about that. Like, what happened? Why? What's this one's calling? What is it that you needed to go through and see? Wow, look at that. Here's the Ten of Cups reversed again. There was something that you needed to see that had to do with feeling like emotionally fulfilled, emotional fulfillment. It had something to do with recognizing that you might have been emotionally fulfilled. You might have felt like things were even Steven. But there was something about this person, I feel like they were showing you that there was some kind of thing that they did where you were taking up more slack than they were. You were offering more to the relationship than they were. There was some kind of sign for you. I feel like it's like you knew it and you saw it, but you overlooked it. It was almost like you were letting them be themselves, but I don't think that that included having a baby with someone else. Yeah, to your detriment. It was like you were just allowing this person to be themselves, just to do what they did. But ultimately, it's like you weren't making boundaries. When in a normal situation, you would have made boundaries. For some reason, yeah, I want to ask more about that. Why did you need to do that? Why did you need to go through this? Because I don't feel like, Taurus, you would have done this with somebody else. Like there was something specific about this person that you let some things slide. I feel like you really needed to see how much you put into a relationship versus how much someone else puts into a relationship. What you expect versus what you need, what you ask for, what you want, what you desire. You know, I feel like this authenticity. I also feel like this has to do with not feeling accepted or not belonging. I almost feel like I feel like somebody feels like if they had said something, they would have been ridiculed or they would have been somehow looked at as controlling, or like I feel like there was fear of being gaslighted. That's what I feel like. Fear of being gaslighted. So you just allowed things and you trusted and you knew. Why did you need to go through this? And here's temperance, but it's reversed. I feel like you just needed to know the threshold of what you were going to take and what you weren't going to take. Wow, this was a doozy way to figure it out. But now you know. Okay, I want to continue going around here and clarifying. I'm going to clarify this Ten of Swords. Your angels and guides are talking about all this self-healing. And it's self-healing around this person. So here's the Man card, but this can also be just the masculine energy of the two of you. But so there it is. Moving through this person's, actions and what they created, how they incorporated you into this situation. I want to look at this heart of the situation. Somebody keeping secrets from you while they were keeping secrets of escapades. What the? Yeah, it's like keeping you all clouded up, smoke and mirrors. Wow. I don't know if you heard about this through the grapevine or heard people talking about it, how you figured it out, but I feel like somebody told you. I want to look at this. The big picture is all about healing the heart. And healing the heart because of a third party. Somebody's not offering a solution here. Somebody's not offering like your wishes. Somebody's not apologizing. Not even apologizing. And here's the key. Here's the door happening now and into the near future. Here's the closed door. And here's the key to the door. What is that about? Somebody wants to open that door. If you close the door, this person wants to open it. You know what? Somebody's not over this. So this is emotionally not being ready to move forward and move on. Somebody is coming back. They're not ready to move on. And you're like, I'm in solitude right now. I am taking a break. My door is closed. I want to look at this. Yeah. Clarifying this. Three of Swords reversed, and it's like, yeah, I don't have enough information to make any sort of decisions right now. I am looking for my authentic self, and I need solitude to do that. I need time and space. The thing is about this time and space, while that's going on, this person does recognize that somebody else is going to come snatch you up. So let's look at that. I want to know more about this new person. Wow. It's a new masculine energy. This new person comes in when, this is so crazy though. Here's the Queen of Wands reversed, pissed off queen. And know that the cards they're not gender specific. It's just the energy of the cards, but this is indicating a person. Feel like this is you and your energy. And this queen is really pissed. She's upset. She's dealing with a lot. She's hurt. She's betrayed. She's angry. Licking the wounds, you know? And that's when this new person comes in. And you're coming in as the Queen of Wands. They're coming in as the King of Wands. That's actually the divine counterpart. So you're going through this hideous shit. But they come in right at the perfect time and show you what you really deserve. You're figuring that out for yourself. You're already there. It's like right as soon as you realize, that's when this person walks through, like that's when they come through the threshold. It's almost like you barely do it and they're right there. I kind of love that. So it's not like, oh, you have to do all this work on yourself for this person to come in. It doesn't look like it. In this case, it's like you do the work, you have an epiphany, and then boom, it looks like it's there. The new story. Here's the Page of Wands. So here's that door opening, but it's opening for this other person. You are on guard. You are on guard. They expect that. I think that's even what makes it a little bit fiery. This is somebody who has a lot of passion for you. I think you have passion for each other. They like your fire. They like your passion. I feel like this person, this new person, also understands what you're going through. And, you know, they respect that. And at the same time, I feel like they kind of have this idea that it's ego-y, but it's also charming, because it's like, oh, well, now that I'm here, it doesn't make any difference about what happened in the past. Like, I'm going to fix everything. I'm going to, like, the two of us are, I mean, this is what it is. Nothing else matters. It just feels like you fall in and go forward. And I really kind of like that. Okay, I want to look at this, release the idea that this twin flame isn't coming through or coming in. And I think that's the King of Wands. Oh my. This feels really solid, safe, and secure too. It's not just a fantasy, or it's not just a fairy tale. It's the real deal. I have resistance to not being on the same page, right? Here's the feminine energy saying that. The King of Wands and the Queen of Wands are on the same page. I want to look at this Temperance, this picture, this situation, right? It's like as soon as everything felt like it was going to work, it ended. And has somebody stepped out? Wow. And here the High Priestess is spilling her guts about commitment. This is also, the High Priestess reversed can be somebody who doesn't know their worth. It could be not you, but the other person in this situation, in this third party. And they very well weren't necessarily expecting commitment. But it does look like for some of you, you found out somebody's going to have a baby. I want to look at this devil in the past, this obsessive behavior, this self-sabotaging behavior. Wow. Somebody really doesn't feel like they deserve commitment, relationship, stability. It's almost like they made sure that that didn't happen. These 3 cards are upright. We've got, wow, this is all the new person. This is romance. This is messages back and forth. Whenever you meet, you text back and forth, you email back and forth. This is a new thing, and it's moving forward. It's moving forward quickly. All right, I want to get one of these spirit animal cards for your advice, Taurus. You know, I'm so sorry about all this stuff. It seems so hideous. And at the same time, the trajectory is so awesome. It's like, talk about the lotus coming from mud and growing into a beautiful bloom. Like, mouse spirit, tend to the small things. I really like that. This is a really cute little card, cute little picture. This is also a 4, and that's reminding me of the 4 of Wands, but tend to the small things. This is about authenticity and solitude. It's about just taking one step at a time, moving through this. I think so much is going to happen really fast, actually. But just taking time to be in solitude and taking time to be with yourself, be honest with yourself, and just give yourself space. There's something also about this thing coming up about why did you let this go on with this person? On one hand, you might not have known about it, but there were things that happened that maybe you didn't say anything about. And that not saying anything about it had to do with your authenticity. I almost feel like somebody couldn't be themselves around this person. There were red flags about that. And this all gets you to the space you need to be in to open the door to this new person. I love it. I mean, I know it's hard. I don't mean that, but I love that this new energy is coming in. It feels really good. All right, Taurus, let me know how that resonated with you. And like, subscribe. I will talk to you soon. I'll do another love reading specifically toward the end of the month. Okay, bye, Taurus.